There are many people today who are going through interesting experiences. I was doing another big meeting in Nairobi one day, several years ago. And as I was preaching, I was talking about this same matter here. And when I left the preaching area, I found a group of people, and they had one lady there who was crying tears. And they told me, Pastor Oguri, this lady wants to talk to you. You have touched a very sensitive nerve when you preach these things. You reminded us something so painful in our life. Then I took her to an office which they had given to me, and she sat there. She was crying. And I said, Mom, what is the problem? She said, Pastor, I just lost my firstborn daughter. I said, how? How did you lose her? She said, for several months, at night, several nights, when our gate is locked and the security people are out there and our bedroom is locked and our outdoor of the house is locked, and while all the windows are locked, two men would come to our bedroom in the middle of the night. They enter there, they sit on our bed. And I could hear them from my sleep because they came there for my husband. They wanted to talk to my husband. And I would wake up and listen to their conversation. I realized that these are former partners, business partners, with my husband. They used to do business together, and they died. Now they come back, and they kept introducing to my husband some business deals which they are planning to do together. Say, Pastor, they gave a lot of money to my husband. My husband built estates in several cities. You people, are you hearing me? These are business partners who died, but now they have come back. So they told my husband, since we have given you so much money already, and we have been following how your business is doing, we can see your business in Mombasa is fine, your business in Nairobi is fine. Why did you forget to do for us what we told you? And the wife was just listening. The wife was just listening, and she did not know now what to do. And the conversation went on, and then I don't know whether they thought she was hearing, but they told the husband, you told us that you are going to give us your wife as a sacrifice. Yes, for the things you have been enjoying. Look at the cars you are enjoying. Who else is driving cars like this? What about the money that is coming into your bank account every time? Why should you think this is all for nothing? And so, one time the woman woke up and she asked them, what is this deal you guys are talking about here? And they told our woman, you do well to shut up. You are not there when we started. Don't join this in the middle. Don't join this in the middle. You were not there when we started. The best you can do is to shut up. And they told the husband, if you have refused us your wife, the blood of your wife, we know what we will do. And the woman told me, Pastor, the following day, I received a telephone call from the school where our firstborn daughter was going to school. And I was told she behaved like something they had never seen in this school before. Because they could not understand how a young lady could jump up from down to the roof without the help of anything. And she kept jumping from roof to roof until when she had finished flying all over the roofs, she dropped it down dead. I don't know whether I should even mention this to you because this can be very scary. But let me tell you something. The devil is not playing games. When he comes with this doctrine, he knows what he is doing. He wants to destroy, and he will destroy those who do not understand the Bible. There is some explosion of what we are calling devil worship today in this world. Do you know that? Devil worship today. You meet it in the borders you are using, in the taxis you are using. Maybe some countries are safer than others. Maybe there are some countries which have become real sanctuaries of Satanism. I remember some years back, it became a real problem in my country where I come from. Those of you who don't know where I come from, I won't tell you, but you'll guess yourselves. But this was a dirty, dirty story in my country. It became so bad that parents did not even know where to take their children to school. It was all over the schools. I got involved myself in a prayer session to pray for a young man in a church school who was invaded by these satanic spirits. And these spirits would come, pick the boy from school, take him to a far town, prick him all over the body, drink the blood, and before the headmaster of the school would know what is happening, they would fly him back to school. So one time, they noticed that something was happening with this boy. And they took him and they shut him in an office. And they started asking him what is happening. And then he said, there are two women who keep coming for me here. And they take me to this city, and I don't know how I go there. I only find myself there. And then when I am there with them, they feed me on human flesh. Human flesh, raw. They don't cook it. I did not believe that. I thought that was the greatest exaggeration of things I had ever had. Until one day, a pastor in the area where this school was, when I was doing a meeting in his church, he called me and said, Pastor, I want you to join me in a session of prayer for a young man who is going through a very difficult experience. I said, where is he? He said, don't worry, he's in my house. After worship, we'll go there. He could not come to church today. Those spirits told him not to come to church. And he feared to come. So he is in my house. So after worship, we went back to the pastor's house. And the young man was there in his room. And we organized ourselves, ready for prayer for him. And then we invited him to come. We were quite a few of us, several elders too, and other pastors. And then, when it was time to bring him to this place, he called the pastor, the owner of the house. And he said, Pastor, come, see what they have done. Come and see what they have done. And the pastor rushed there. And when he reached there, he said, Pastor Uguri, come and see what I was telling you. So I also rushed. I was not excited running there, but I had to go. When I went there, I found his Bible on his bed. And he said, open this Bible, Pastor, and see. It wasn't easy because I did not know what it was there. I could tell it was raised up, like when you place something in the middle of the pages.